Welcome to Top 10 Geek. In this video, we're going to count down our list of top 10 teen TV shows.
What are you doing here?
Starting off the list at number 10, Euphoria.
I'd like each of you to get up and tell us a 5-minute story about your summer.
Euphoria is undoubtedly intense, so if you're looking for something lighter, feel free to move right along. Our protagonist is Rue, a 17-year-old high schooler fresh out of rehab, and we get to know the complex web of people in her life who also are battling addictions, insecurities, and, well, lust. Number 9, 13 Reasons Why.
Hey.
Mental health is obviously such an important topic, and this series gets into it in a very real way. Hannah dies by suicide, leaving behind 13 recordings to explain her tragic decision. We learn her story not only through the recordings, but also from her crush, Clay. The first season of this series was celebrated by critics, but mental health experts expressed concern with how the show handles sensitive topics such as suicide and rape, so please take care if you choose to watch.
Hey, it's Hannah Baker.
Coming in at number 8, Pretty Little Liars.
5 best friends.
Blackmail to all the deaths PLL kept fans on high alert from the very first scene. Loosely based on a novel series by the same name, the show is essentially a shiny whodunit. Allison, the queen bee of her high school crew, goes missing, leaving her former BFFs to pick up the pieces, move on with their lives, and, most urgently, figure out who A is and why they won't stop sending the group anonymous text messages.
Oh my god.
Number 7, Elite.
Someone.
A common teen trope is throwing characters from a lower socioeconomic community into a wealthy high school. Elite carries on this legacy with 3 students who attend an exclusive private school in Spain, but the culture clash gets kicked up a notch and they become involved in a murder.
Míralo, si parece un ministro. Hermanito.
Coming in at number 6, Teen Wolf.
In Beacon Hills, to the people here. That's where all this started, and where it's all gonna end.
If you've never watched this eye candy-packed show, let me give you a quick explainer. A high school boy gets bitten by a werewolf one night while he's out in the forest and doesn't know if he's human or werewolf or both. This transformation gets him and his best friend into some drama.
What was that?
I don't know.
Number 5, The Society.
6 months ago, we were children.
Coming home to no adults in sight might sound fun in theory, but to be honest it'll spook you the fuck out in this show. A group of teens cuts their trip short due to a storm, but when they arrive back to their hometown, it's completely empty. They have to work together, figure out what happened, while making sure they survive.
I'm alive, and Allie's alive. We just want to be with you at home. If there is a home.
Coming in at number 4, Riverdale.
Oh, the second hand is frozen. No.
A group of high school students devote themselves to figuring out how their classmate died. While they're busy trying to put the pieces together, they discover some dark secrets about their small town and its residents. Yeah, you're right, the series is based on the Archie comics and stars your faves Lily Reinhardt and Cole Sprouse.
Is it real?
I'm asking you right now if you love me.
Number 3, Sex Education.
I've noticed you're pretending to masturbate, and I was wondering if you wanted to talk about it.
Can you imagine your mom being a sex therapist? Well, that's the reality for high schooler Otis, who doesn't really like to publicize the fact that his mother helps people with their sexual struggles for a living. But then he realizes that with the sex knowledge he's accumulated, he could actually help his reputation and boost his popularity by counseling other kids. So he teams up with a girl he's crushing on to create an underground therapy sitch for his fellow classmates. Number 2, The Vampire Diaries.
Today will be different. It has to be. I will smile, and it will be believable.
Lena, Damon, and brother dearest Stefan were part of one of the greatest and oldest because vampires love triangles to ever hit the small screen, and you should all be so grateful for it. We now live in a world where there are no more new episodes of The Vampire Diaries, since the show wrapped for good after 8 delicious seasons on the CW in 2017. Hopefully, it's just stuck between life and death, and is planning a brief return to the mortal world sometime in the near future.
I like that. But with mystery comes secret.
Number 1. Gossip Girl.
Upper East Side, playground to all my friends.
Yes, the show your parents really didn't want you to watch when you were in high school, maybe cause of all the sex, drugs, and underage drinking. There is nothing more delicious than a voyeuristic look into the fabulous and dramatic lives of the upper crust of the Upper East Side. Also, a young Blake Lively and Ken Badgley dating on screen and off screen. Yes, please.
Me up at 8?
You really go out with some guy you don't know?
Well, you can't be worse than the guys I do know.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more content like this.
I put my hand in a deep fat fryer. I wanted to make myself feel something.